I founded Ambassadors of Hope and Opportunity 2 years ago to meet a growing unmet need here in Marin County for our young people who at age 18 have no caring adult or resources to build a meaningful life.
Just north of San Francisco lies Marin County, which is often regarded as one of the wealthiest in the country. Despite the affluence, there is still a vulnerable population of young people often being overlooked. Homeless young adults are off the grid. They're not being counted in the census or by any single Marin County agency. They don't have cell phones. They don't have a mailing address. They don't have email. They don't have driver's licenses or cars. They're sleeping on friends' couches, camped out in the hills above Gersel Park, sleeping in parked cars and who knows where else, doing everything they can to remain hidden.
One of the main things that sets Ambassadors of Hope and Opportunity apart is we are working with a unique demographic of young people who no one else is serving. These are young people who at age 18 have no caring adult or resources, and they have not necessarily been in any system.
Ambassadors of Hope and Opportunity, AHO, in addition to providing services and guidance, also reaches out to the community and schools in order to promote awareness. Without the safety net that AHO provides, young adults coming from troubled households might find themselves on the streets, or perhaps in even more devastating consequences. Although the signs of homeless youth aren't always clear, the problem continues to persist. Ages 14 to 25 represent 40% of the homeless population, larger than any other age group. 1 in 7 youth run away from home by the age of 14. The median dollar amount a family spends on their young adult from ages 18 to 26 is approximately $5,000 per year, or a total of $44,000. For a lot of different reasons, these young adults don't have family support or adult guidance. No one is encouraging them to go to college. No one is trying to get them off the streets. No one is helping them get a job. No one is helping them learn the life skills they need to survive. No one is listening to them. Youth who have experienced homelessness offered their insights on the root causes, the lack of support within their household and in the community.
One of the unique things Ambassadors provides is permanent supportive housing. Initially, they receive rental subsidies, and as they build up their income and their own net worth, eventually they're paying the full amount of their apartment, and they don't have to leave after 2 years. There's no arbitrary cutoff.
We're always coming up with psychosocial reasons why kids are homeless. They've got this emotional problem, they've got these they're homeless because they don't have anywhere to live. I don't know how many of you have kids, but I know I'm gonna be helping my kids pay the deposit on their first apartment, just like my parents did for me.
I didn't have the finances and the life skills to deal with some of the problems I encountered.
Unless you fall into this grid of, you are messed up enough, then we'll help you.
Most of the homeless shelters and drug rehabs and stuff are designed for adults. And youth get mixed up with those adults, and it's not appropriate, it's not welcoming.
Real solutions mean bringing awareness to the problem so legislation can be enacted with youth in mind. Youth need services they can access and guidance with an adult ally throughout their transition to adulthood.
Another distinctive aspect of AHO services is that we work with our youth for up to 5 years as needed. And we work with young people from the ages of 18 to 25. So if a young person comes in at age 25, we'll work with him or her for another 5 years.
I think the people in this community will respond to youth being homeless if they become aware of it. So I think that's one of the most important things that we can do to start to provide a safety net is to make people aware.
The example that AHO provides is a really loving and caring adult or mentor in the young person's life. I love the fact that there are life coaches that AHO provides.
I've noticed that there have been children in our immediate community who have really no family resources at all, no family surrounding them to get them through that pivotal time of life, and they tend to get lost in the shuffle.
They're out there scrambling in the street, and if they are bonding with mentors and programs that will help them get on their feet, they're bound to much more likely to succeed than if they make their bond with gangs in the street.
The foster kids that after matriculating out of foster care went right into a different institution, San Quentin, and we know that once you get into the prison system, we've got the worst recidivism rate in the nation, so odds are you're going to continue to be in that system.
It costs $40,000 to $60,000 to house a single prison inmate for 1 year. On the other hand, AHO can provide year-round comprehensive service for a youth for $5,000. Young people today are not fully self-sufficient until age 26. However, the youth AHO serves receive no financial support after age 18 and have no caring adult to be there for them. It is therefore not surprising they are becoming our largest homeless population. Moreover, we are losing a valuable resource in these youth, and the effects are irreversible.
I think that we all have to realize that the issue of homelessness with young people is everywhere. It's not just in another county, and we're not so privileged here as to not have children who are slipping through the cracks.
Who are going to be our next executive directors? Had someone not stepped in for me, I wouldn't be here. And I have to tell you that you will probably someday see me as an executive director.
When she said she wanted to be an executive director, I could see her as the president of the Marin Community Foundation one day.
For young people on the streets, it's important to know that the opportunity for help is there whenever they're ready. It's a good feeling knowing that somebody cares about you and wants to see you do well. AHO offers a chance, and it's good to know that the chance is always going to be there.
Ambassadors of Hope and Opportunity helps young people overcome homelessness and other real-life challenges by providing safety, respect, essential services, and a supportive community, empowering them to become self-reliant adults.